Today we're going to get the Ecological Replenishment Station mod. Basically, this mod is based on speculative biology and adds creatures that evolved from a common six-limbed ancestor. So it's going to add ancient creatures, extinct species and such, kind of like dinosaurs. To get the mod, just go to Ecological Replenishment Station. As you can see, it has 21,254 users. Then go to Files, Forge, Old Game Versions 1.20.1, and click Get File. Save this file by pressing Windows plus R, then go to App Data, Roaming.Minecraft, and put it in the mods folder right here. As you can see, you'll also need GeckoLib and Patchouli, okay? If we go here to Relations, you can see I have GeckoLib and Patchouli. It's useful to have the mods guidebook so you can learn how to tame and ride the creatures, alright? So there you have it. Alright, how do we craft a large bucket in Minecraft with ecological replenishment? Well, basically, the large bucket is crafted with 4 iron blocks and a bucket. This lets us transport massive creatures from this mod. A normal bucket just isn't enough. So with this bucket, we can pick up some mobs. Look, here we have one with the large bucket, These are just normal buckets. We can't pick up all mobs, okay? It seems like it, but well, some we can. For example, the Acanthodi. Okay, we can pick it up. This one's a Coelacanth, the Sushimonus. SUCHOMIMUS, sorry. Anyway, let's go here with the large bucket, okay? We fill it with water and we can catch the animal without any problem, as you see. And the ones that don't work, we use a normal bucket, okay? This way we can pick up the different mobs from the mod without any problem. Mod. Alright, how can we find the LABIUM? So basically, this is one of the first mobs they're adding, and well, if we defeat it, it'll drop LABIUM, okay? A food item. A food that we can turn into fish fillet or we can cook it. The fish fillet is useful for cooking as well, right? Or for piscivorous feed, okay? And yeah, we can find this creature simply swimming in the water. As you can see, it has different skins, and well, if I switch to survival, as you see, it interacts a bit with my movement instead of staying completely still, right? So it's another mod that brings a little life to the world. Alright, so we have the needlefish here, okay? The Argentyrhynchus gadiformis. My god, what a name. I didn't even say it right. Argentyrhynchus gadiformis, okay? Well, it's the needlefish. Basically, this aquatic mob is known for its prominent jaw and looks like a swordfish, but with a huge chin. It has really fluid swimming animations. Doesn't look like it'll attack me. Let me hit it. Wait, it's not peaceful, right? Oh well. Oh yeah, it is peaceful. If we kill it, it drops the Argentyrhynchus, which is a fish that's pretty filling. If we cook it, it's even better. We can turn this into fish fillet, okay? Like all the fish, you can catch it with a bucket and that's about it. It spawns in the water, in the ocean. Alright, so how do we find the PYGOPODUS? Basically, the PYGOPODUS is a strange creature similar to an ostrich or flamingo with long legs, and even though it looks like a wading bird, look, it's running from us. We can hit it without it attacking, I think. Let's see if I can hit it. Of course, I have to actually hit it first, okay? Oh, it's tough, huh? It has a tiny hitbox. It's tough, come on. There it is. If we defeat it, it'll drop annual item meat, which we can cook, and that's about it. It usually spawns in water and tends to drown or panic, okay? Meaning it runs away. If it stays underwater, it's going to drown, okay? A bunch spawned here and they all drown, so you can see. So keep that in mind. It doesn't have very high intelligence, honestly. See, there we go. So yeah, that's how it works. Alright, so here we have the SUCHOMIMUS, okay? This creature does seem to be hostile. It has 20 health, 10 armor, and basically the SUCHOMIMUS is an ancient hostile fish that mimics a crocodile or the dinosaur itself. It has a mouth full of teeth and a greenish appearance with red spots. It's very aggressive and attacks even river dragons and can come ashore briefly before returning to the water. And I'm not kidding, I mean it eats pigs and eats everything in or out of water. I mean on land, sorry, if I spawn a pig now, if I haven't picked the wrong mob, it can actually eat it. Let's see. There it is, look. And it deals, look, we can see what damage it deals. It deals, I think, 6 damage. Let's see, there it is, 6 health points, which means I can defeat it with this, okay? I recommend you wear good armor against this creature. As you can see, it grabs me like a crocodile, okay? And yeah, just take advantage when it grabs you to farm it. It's going to drop SUCHOMIMUS, which is really good food that gives fish fillets, 10 fish fillets, or we can cook it and get all this saturation from just one food item, which is pretty crazy, okay? So there we have it. Alright, so here we have the PERCOIDES, which is basically a key mob that serves as a resource source. When you defeat it, it drops a really important item called perch, okay? From the PERCOIDES, we use it to make fish fillet, just like all the other fish. And the fish fillet is used to make piscivorous feed, which lets us tame any mob. Right, so all fish drop their own fish, and we use them to make fish fillet. So don't worry about it. This creature spawns in water. Doesn't seem very hostile. I mean, I don't see it eating other mobs. I don't know if a SUCHOMIMUS, if SUCHOMIMUS eats them, doesn't really look like it, so... Well, there it is. Wait, look, they look like... From above, they definitely look like crocodiles, huh? So yeah, there we have it. Alright, so how do we make piscivorous feed? And what's it used for? Well, basically, this item is essential for taming. It's made with fish fillet. You can get fish fillet from literally any fish, even raw cod, okay? And we need 9 fish fillets. This item lets us tame creatures. It's specifically used to tame aquatic or semi-aquatic carnivores, okay? Like, for example, the swamp dragon. Let's spawn one in. There we go. And there, I've already tamed it, see? It shows me the age. Oops, it ate everything. All the food. Not sure if it's following me, but it's tamed, okay? And I think many other mobs too. I don't know if the ones we've seen can be tamed. Let me check. This one. Nope, not this one. This one doesn't look like it either. They're eating it, but this one can't either. So, there you have it, alright? Alright, how do we find the Sarcopterus? Well, basically, the Sarcopterus is a small arthropod-like creature that's docile and has pretty cute behavior, you could say. It can be used as food to create carnivore feed. Let's take it down real quick and see what it drops. And it gives us the Sarcopterus element, which we can use to make fish fillet to make piscivorous feeds, okay? So yeah, there we have it. Alright, how can we defeat the Chlamydoselicoids? Well, basically, if we grab a sword, it's a creature that's really not that strong, okay? It's going to drop the Acanthidae. Let's see if it can defeat mobs on land. And basically, theoretically, it can walk on land to attack, but this isn't very clear to me, huh? Look, it's drowning there, so no, there, it's drowning. Let's check underwater if they're hostile. Okay, I'm going without armor, huh? And it should attack me. I want to see how much damage it does. 3 health, and it gives me the bleeding effect, which is like a poison effect and stuff. We can defeat it without armor if we have a good sword, of course. Actually, 2 are coming, but honestly, I recommend avoiding the fight, really. There it comes, right? There it comes, look at it. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's a tough creature, huh? It's a tough creature. If several come at you, you've got a problem. So yeah, it drops the Acanthidae, which is really good food, plus it gives us 10 fish fillet, and we can cook it for even better saturation and stuff. So, incredible. Alright, we have the TUBUNASUS here, okay? Basically, it's a massive land creature with a muscular texture, as we're seeing. It's pretty cool. And on the nose, as you can see, it has a flag. I'd like to separate them, but well, they're stubborn. It has a flag, as we see. There's also the TUBUNASUS clideratunda. There's the Duravella and the clideratunda. The clideratunda is like this, okay? It can run and stuff. It shows me both are female. I don't know to what extent. They appear in herds and have black, copper, and blue color variants, apparently. Let's see. Well, yes, they do have some different colors, but not really. It's not that crazy either. They have babies, okay? Interesting. They have babies, and if there are several, watch out. It causes a bit of lag. So if they have babies, they can be fed somehow, and it'll be done with the carnivore feed 100%. It's made with any type of meat, okay? I swam for dragon meat and 4 bones, okay? So you approach this creature, for example, and what? Oh, well, it has a slot for a saddle and everything, huh? Okay, I got it. I had to give it teaser gourds, okay? I had to give it teaser gourds. This one also works. That one works too. Works with the flag ones, with these, not these. We'd have to find what food these eat, so maybe it only works with these, huh? So anyway, I'm here, and theoretically now I can ride it. I should be able to put the saddle on it. Should be able to, but anyway. As you can see now, it lets me mount it, okay? And basically it's like a horse from what I understand. There it is, it bucked me off. Took quite a bit of health as a gift. Honestly, didn't like that at all. And as you can see, it says breeding CD 283. Okay, so you got to keep trying, and if you're lucky, they'll let you mount. And this one, for example, I got lucky. So we grabbed the TUBUNASUS saddle, okay? And there it is. There we have the creature. Let's see how this thing works. It has energy that drains, I see. It depletes and recharges, okay? Well, I don't think we can control its attacks. It destroys the... Oh, yes, yes. It destroys everything in its path, at least. Whoa, it just gave me wood, dude. Well, wood because there was grass in its way. Well, it's not the easiest to use, that's clear, because it turns super slow. It goes fast, though. That's true. It's pretty epic. But it is true that if there are blocks like trees and stuff, it becomes a bit impossible to move around. But honestly, it looks brutal, huh? This is literally... Unfortunately, you can't see it. The camera is too high up, but look, you can't say this isn't incredible. Alright, so let me show you this mob, which is basically the swamp dragon, okay? Theoretically, the river dragon is the strongest mob in the mod. It has 175 health and all that. And basically, to get one, we need to find a nest, okay? Which is, it's this thing here, a swamp dragon nest. Looks like there's a cooked version too, so we can cook this, okay? There's the swamp dragon nest. Let's see, if I break it, it drops it, right? Oh, look, it gives me an egg there. And these are found in swamp or mangrove biomes, usually protected by an aggressive adult. We have to defeat the adult and steal the egg to hatch it ourselves, okay? So we'd be breaking this and we'd get the egg. So, to hatch the swamp dragon egg or the Savis, okay? The other mob I showed you earlier, the TUBUNASUS. I don't know if there are many other eggs, huh? Egg. Let's see, swamp dragon and Pterodonsaurus. So these two. So basically what we'll need is an artificial nest, swamp dragon nest, Savis nest, artificial nest, which is this one here. Okay, you craft it with wheat sticks and stuff. And basically we'd place it here and put the egg in. It says hatch progression 0%. We can't put, we can only put one, just one, sorry it seems. And there we can put another one, there it is, okay? Let's see if it shows me hatch progress 0%. So for the hatch progress to develop, we need to wait about 20 days, okay? There it says 1%. Well, when it grows, we'll need to use the piscivorous feed or the carnivore feed, okay? The thing is, we have a very, very small time window. Wow, Nakishimo, okay? To tame this creature, which is done with piscivorous feed. See how I got it there? This would be like the big one, right? The Nakishimo, that's the big one. That one's big. If I right-click on it now, a baby should appear. All right, these are the big ones, the ones you'll find that even have tags. I mean, just imagine. So, well, now things got a bit messy for me. Oops, they're attracting each other. Oh my god. It lost the nest. It lost the nest. That can't be. Well, so you can see the drops and all that. This is the mid one, the swamp dragon. Let's see if it spawns. There it is. We'll give it piscivorous feed, okay? And there it is, tamed, as you can see. If we take too long, we might lose the chance to tame it, okay? That's important. And now we just need to let it grow. Feed it tons of food. Eventually it gets hungry. There it says it, feed it tons of food. It needs quite a bit of food. And letting the days pass, there's not much more to it. And I assume at some point we'll be able to put the swamp dragon saddle on it, okay? No problem at all. When it's really, really big, I assume I can't put it on these ones, obviously. But well, at some point it'll let us. Alright, how do we craft a claw harpoon? So by killing the swamp dragon mother, which I understand is Nakishimo Profound. Well, it's this creature here. They're gonna drop claws for us, okay? These are dragon claws. And we use them to make the dragon claw harpoon. This is basically an item we can shoot, okay? It comes back to us, apparently, without loyalty or anything. I don't know what enchantments it can take. Unbreaking, loyalty, not sure why. I think it's to make it come back faster. Impaling, riptide, channeling, mending, well, just like a trident, okay? Hits harder than a trident, and yeah, it's useful because, as you know, this mod comes with tons of marine mobs, so obviously it's the opportunity. This creature has a bit of a weird hitbox, eh? Having the opportunity to have this, I think you'll notice the detail that as we damage it, the claws appear, right? The bleeding shows up. Let's see, this one also does it now, just like that. No, it does it too. Look, hey, really nice detail, huh? I like it. And yeah, if you notice, as we see when we defeat it, it drops the claws and stuff. So there we have it. So how can we use the bully stick, this item that's crafted like this? Well, the bully stick is useful because the swamp dragon has equipment slots for upgrades, and the bully stick is an item that when equipped on the dragon increases its attack damage, making it even more lethal in combat. I don't know if you can equip this one too. Can you put any item here? No. No, not any item, but you can also put a bully stick on it, okay? And theoretically, well, that increases the attack damage, making it more lethal in combat, right? So yeah, pretty interesting stuff. All right, how can we use the bait box? Basically, the bait box is crafted with spiderized ferment and chests. With this, we'll be able to, when our, for example, swamp dragon has grown enough, or well, the TUBUNASUS will, no, it won't let us equip it. We have the bait box, okay? And basically what it does is when we put the fairies and stuff in it, we have a chance to increase our luck, our fishing luck from its back. Since a dragon is an aquatic creature, we can partially submerge and fish while riding it, okay? Which is pretty interesting. Alright, how do you get the fluorescent lens? Well, the fluorescent lens is an equipable upgrade that grants the player infinite night vision. Let's see, I'll drink it and night vision 2, infinity, okay? And this effect is so powerful that it's balanced with a penalty. If you die, you'll lose the permanent night vision and have to get another one. How do you get this fluorescent lens? Well, basically by defeating the mother dragons in the dragon swamp, okay? So we'll have to go to a mangrove, a swamp, or one of these areas and fight against... Let me show you the dragon. A dragon? Let's see if I can find one. This would be the baby, so you can see. This is the baby. And you're going to have to fight a dragon like this one, okay? So good luck, guys. Alright, how do we craft carnivore feed? Carnivore feed is needed to feed and tame creatures like the Cebus. So basically, Cebus refers to the Sabus, right? The Pterodentasaurus Sabus. Let's see, Pterodentasaurus. Right, we need to hatch it first. If the egg doesn't hatch, 23%. Sabus, if I search Sabus, we can at least see it. So it's this creature here, okay? And we can use carnivore feed, right, to feed it. At least I fed it, that's something. But I guess we can only tame it when it's a baby. If I go vulnerable, this thing's coming for me, okay? 100%. Oh my god, what a beast, man, what a beast. But it doesn't go for the pigs. No, no. Look, a little pig. Little piggy, man. Let's see it roar again. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh my god. Not scary at all, this thing coming at you. So, there we have it, right? Also, here's the armor. The saddle, made with saddle and iron sword. So that's it. Alright, how do we craft the bone flute? So the dragon bone flute lets you summon your mounts, right? Basically, the dragon bone flute is made with 2 flint and dragon bone, and when you use it, you can call your mount if it's within loaded chunks, okay? And right now I don't have any Therizinosaurus Savis. Let's see, /summon. Therizinosaurus Savis, but I can't enter anything, can I? H. Ah, well, I can. Oh, look, 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 this one's small. This one's small. How old? 19 days. Can I tame it? I still have time and... No, I can only feed it once. If I keep spawning them, I'll get all different ages. Okay, 37 years old, you. 37 years, 37 days. Yeah, but by the time I get a small one... No way, no way. 48, 15, 30. That's the youngest one. If the food still doesn't... I haven't tamed it, imagine. There was another food. There was another food, which was this, the teasel ground. Let's see if it likes it. No, no, it wants carnivore feed, nothing else. Well, nothing. The thing is, we have the egg here about to hatch, but we won't be able to see it. 30%. No way, no way. But, well, theoretically with this, if we had a mount, we blow it or whatever, and the mob will come. Alright, how does the tourniquet work? Well, basically, if our creatures like zombies or any other creature start bleeding after a battle, we can use the tourniquet, which is crafted with paper and wheat, and basically when you apply it to the injured creature, it stops the bleeding and works like a band-aid or bandage. I don't know if it works on hostile mobs. For example, these guys here, if you got their health really low, they'd get cuts, right? Let's see, look, there it is. If I apply the tourniquet now, I don't know if I'm going to remove these cuts from a hostile creature. Again, this is a hostile creature. No, it doesn't look like it, doesn't look like it, doesn't look like it. In the end, no. It's not tamed. But it would be cool, huh? It would be cool to grab a hostile creature and put this on it, but also keep in mind I'm in creative. I mean, this mob, if I'm in survival and I hit it, you're going to flip out at what it does. Look, look, take that, go to sleep, come on, go to sleep, come on, you dummy. So yeah, forget about it. Alright, finally, how do we find the gladius? Well, basically, gladius is a crustacean that looks like a weird lobster or crab. It has this face. It's a little creepy and gives you the chills, right? This creature. And basically, well, it says water, okay? So we can understand it appears underwater, and probably, very probably being a crustacean, it's in the depths, or that's where it should be. Okay? As you see, it goes underground. I don't know if you saw it there, but some particles appeared. And the guy digs and goes underground. Let's see if it does it. Look, there it is. It digs and goes underground. Pretty cool, huh? And then it comes out if it sees you above. Let's see, I'm going to check if it comes out. There it is. Boom, it does come out. Come on, it just took one of my health. 1 health point this creature just took from me. And if I'm just chilling like this, also, just from hitting it, 1.5 damage. That creature is, it's coming after me. No, I'm saying it's a bit far. Wow, this thing swims faster than me, which is, it only takes 2 hearts. There, it only takes 2 hearts. Well, that's it for the mod. I hope you guys liked it. The mobs, the creatures are totally broken, I'm telling you. This mod, yeah, it adds difficulty, but I'd almost call it horror. I mean, I'm serious, okay? I'm not joking. Going around and finding a dinosaur coming at you with 300 health, that takes 20 health points in one bite. It's pure terror, okay? Plus it runs faster than you. I mean, it runs faster than you, destroys everything while chasing you. I mean, really, you're gonna have a bad time, okay? Honestly. Luckily, I don't see many spawning, at least not out in the open. It's not the most common spawn, but if one spawns on you, you're gonna freak out, okay? So yeah, that's it for the video. I hope you guys like the mod. Just a mod that's also in development, okay? It's still being developed. Let's see how it turns out, how the mod ends up in the future, but not bad. So yeah, hey, I hope you liked it and see you in future videos. Bye.